detective thrill me.
Thanks for joining us. Roll on with worst of 2025, Jared. What a way to start the year. Hell, we had War of the Worlds, which we were not really impressed with. I'm going to follow that up with 2025's High Rollers, let's see what Johnny Travolta could leave in the fucking toilet bowl of filmmaking here. Before we get to that, I've got a fair bit on the slate, Jared.
Yeah, I've got a bit.
And I'm going to run you through I watched slasher movies from 2020 onwards. As many slasher movies as I could find, right? So to kick it off, this one is the most random fucking thing I've ever come across. And I'm going from worst to best. It's a slasher movie within the Bring It On universe called Cheer or Die.
Yep.
Rubbish. Fucking rubbish. This is the kind of movie that didn't seem to have special effects people. So there was all the deaths were off screen.
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly what you want when you're pivoting to slasher.
Correct. The only part of it that seemed vaguely professional is the cheerleading. But that's what the fucking movie's for. It's essentially they get a heap of cheerleaders together. That's it. So it was terrible. I gave it 1 out of 5. Then I moved on to Time Cut.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about not knowing how to fucking use a quality premise. Like, talk about making it fucking boring and haphazard and just... It really fucked up the premise.
Yeah.
It really did. It's a really good premise, and it's fucking just treated like shit. But there is one good idea in there that I wish they'd have sort of gone with more. The whole idea that if my sister survives, I'll never exist because my parents didn't really want me. That they basically had me to make up for the fact that she died.
Yeah.
That could have been mined for some really interesting shit. But not in the hands of these people. Let's make it as boring as possible. It was a real slogfest. And it's funny because I did some research. It turns out it was actually made before Totally Killer.
Yeah, it was.
But got held up because of the strikes. So that wasn't good either.
No.
Neither was Fear Street Prom Night, as I watched that again. And it was... I think that I wouldn't say that was awful. It was just kind of bland.
Yeah.
Not much happening.
Predictable.
Pretty predictable. Had a couple of nice moments of gore, a little bit of humour. I know we covered it as an episode here. A little bit of humour. But, and I think you said it at the time, you kind of picked the ending somewhat.
100%.
Halfway along. So that was not great either. I followed that up with There's Somebody Inside the House.
You've had a rough week. Fucking hell.
Which was also not real good. I will say this, though. The set pieces are pretty good. Like the kill set pieces.
Mm.
I think I initially wasn't really that keen on the 3D printed masks. But watching it a second time, I was kind of like, yeah, that's kind of interesting because it at least makes the killer look different every single time. There's that one shot that I think is fucking brilliant. The one where she's standing next to, looking at the fireplace, and it's on an angle on her with a window behind her, and she bends down to pick up something off the ground, and the fucking killer's been standing in her exact sort of parallel to her outside, and the head just turns to look at it. Like, it was fucking creepy as. It was a really, really good shot. But it's
That's all you got out of the whole movie?
The characters are just awful, Jared.
Yeah.
I cannot understand why everyone has to be an asshole. And then I think I texted you, if I see another fucking party in slow motion with needle drops and fancy music going, they've got to get rid of that shit. The fucking 2020s slasher movies have brought in that crap for some reason.
Mm.
Every time there's a party, it's always got to be done in fucking And I'll actually mention it again in the one that I really liked. Like the one that I really liked, they had a sequence in there that was similar that I fucking hated. But so it was tough at this stage. I was in Struggle Town. Then we pivoted to Hard Eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed Hard Eyes.
Yeah.
It didn't take itself too seriously. The killer work was pretty solid. I liked the fact that it was kind of it was almost like a Hallmark movie with a slasher attached to it. And I like Mason Gooding. I think he's a good actor. People were saying that I read a review saying Olivia Holt was a bit off her game, but I liked her. I think she's personable. So now we're into some of the better stuff. I thought Hard Eyes was good. Totally Killer. Yeah. Really like Totally Killer.
Yep.
Like it really gets that premise right. That's how you get it right. Plus, it didn't take itself too seriously. Like there was a shitload of jokes, especially when she just rolls up on them. She's trying to get them to stop so they won't get killed. She just rolls up on them and goes, "Oh, I mean, so someone's been killed. Maybe we should just not have the party." And then the maid girl's like, "How about you fuck off and die?"
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that a lot. Actually, I enjoyed that a lot. And then I reached what I believe was the pinnacle. Jared, we watched Sick last night.
Yeah.
That's fucking really good. I've forgotten how good it was. It's fucking really solid. It's a really cool idea. It's creepy. It's a little bit underlit, so sometimes you can't see what the fuck's going on occasionally. And the whole COVID-19 angle, I think, adds a really interesting wrinkle that they do a pretty good job of mining. I'd forgot that it was Blumhouse as well. That's actually Blumhouse. So all around that was pretty good, except for one scene where they decided to go downstairs and have a 3-person rave. And it's, of course, shot in slow motion with fucking music going, ooh, ooh, ooh. And I was just like, get this shit out of here.
You love that. That's your favourite part of it.
Hate it. So that was my slasher period. I also watched... Well, I didn't watch I Know What You Did Last Summer. I said I was going to watch that, Jared. 2025.
Who wants it?
Yeah, I think I'd fucking run out of juice by then. I watched a documentary called Evil Influencer, the Jodie Hildebrandt story.
Yeah, so
what a dickhead.
I saw that.
What a fucking pair of dickheads those are.
I mean, massive pair of dickheads, but just running with what she's pulling because, oh yeah, I'm the Mormon psychiatrist. I mean, open your eyes.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
A little bit of critical thinking on this.
I know. It just showcases that these people are these people are ripe for the picking, aren't they? They're ripe for the picking of someone like this.
Well, how far did a lot of them get because she just played directly out of the fucking playbook of we've got the
LDS church
shaming and things like that. For
your kids are going to flog off all the time. It's like, what the fuck? My kid's like 10.
Oh my God.
Like that sort of shit. Or the girl that she ended up also getting in the shit with her.
Yeah.
Ruby, whatever her name was or whatever. Her husband getting told, you're just going to have to, move out of the house.
Yeah, exactly.
And he goes,
well, what did I do?
He goes, okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I wanted to save my family, so I said, all right.
So I said, I better not be around them.
I haven't seen them for a year.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Come on. And she, we spoke to, a handful of people. All of their marriages have broken down thanks to this woman.
Yeah, I know. It was a fucking debacle. I'm just like...
But also, it just once again highlights, I mean, both of these people kind of developed their influencer sort of thing separately. Obviously, the psychiatrist latched on to raise her profile, but had already started going that direction. We just turn these people into fucking something to sort of aspire to, and they're all fuckwits.
Yeah.
I blame the Kardashians.
That's what I don't understand, Jared, is why the fuck are you listening to these people?
Yeah, just because you've got 6 kids doesn't mean you're doing it right.
Correct.
You can watch a few of those videos and be like, I don't think I'm going to do it that way.
But I think it's the culture now, right? We're looking for guidance, so-called guidance. I'll look at these people on fucking Instagram, and if they're doing that, then I better do it. Like it's just fucked. Like just
How many of them are you following on your, hour-long TikTok sort of?
zero. I mean,
You're too busy looking at people getting kicked in the balls and falling over and things like that.
That stuff never gets old, Jared. That fucking never gets old. Or people doing DIY projects, they're getting fucking it's blowing up in their face or something. That's always another one that I like.
I saw one yesterday that was the old lady that was part of this viral video has sadly passed away.
Oh, yeah.
And then they showed the viral video and I couldn't stop laughing. It was the one where a shop was opening and she was standing in front of it and she got hooked on the door and it just fucking lifts her off the ground and she's just hanging there. I was like, I shouldn't be laughing about this person passing away, but
yeah, true.
I believe she took it in good humour when it happened.
Oh, well, good. Great. Yeah. But Evil Influencer it was okay, but again, it was from the fucking sausage factory that is Netflix.
Yeah, quickly whipped together. I think it's a part of this new breed that we're going to get where everything's on camera. Every time they talk to these people, it's a body cam.
Yeah.
So that sort of stuff is pretty good in a sense. But again, I think it was.
Well, it's pretty easy it's pretty easy to put that into a coherent narrative. If you've got the police turning up and they're all wearing body cams. And
you can kind of just chop it together and just be.
I'll tell you what I love though. It seems to be pretty fucking easy to get police body camera footage from the cops.
Yeah. Well,
fucking hell.
Freedom of information.
I know, but shit. What the fuck's it for?
Well, I'd be like Neeson in fucking The Naked Gun. It'd be me driving to the scene and dropping me guts and doing things like that. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
You open a window, please.
My body cam would be, I'd be asking to have it fucking redacted. Redact that shit, can you?
Can you just get it from when I exit the vehicle, please?
Just get the moments when I'm working, not the stuff in between.
Please cut out any of my, when I'm on the roads and encountering drivers going a little slowly, things. Can we just make sure that stuff's cut?
Yeah, cut it out. All right, and the last thing I watched, Jared, I watched Dangerous Animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked it. Interesting.
Cool.
Different.
Very different. And Jai Courtney was awesome.
Excellent, yeah. It was kind of like a bit of like fucking Buffalo Bill mixed with like
Mick Taylor sort of.
Yeah. In fact, Mick Taylor, when you first meet him on the boat, like he's fucking Mick Taylor all the way. Like it's exactly like that.
Yeah.
But then they sort of add that shit where he's dancing around and he's crackers. All I could think of was good old fucking Buffalo Bill tucking his cock between his legs.
I thought you were going to be laughing a la Nick Cage sort of work.
No. Like I got it from this one.
But it was kind of creepy.
Yeah, he was kind of strange.
Yeah.
He was a strange person.
So was Long Legs.
Yes, was Long Legs. Yeah, but he wasn't fucking covered in 10 pounds of makeup and going, fucking lunacy. Fucking hell, Jared.
We need to do a commentary on that just so we can get to that scene and hear you unable to speak for the
cackling fucking
minutes.
Oh, Nicholas, what have you done to me? So that was everything for me. Look, I had a bit of a rough week. You could say I had a rough week, right? But there are moments in some of those. I mean, I will say this, that the funniest part of the entire fucking viewing period was just that sequence. Remember in there's someone inside your house where she flashes back to how she accidentally pushed her mate in the fire. I shouldn't be like that, but just the sequence itself, it just cuts to her and the woman just falls into the fire, and it was so bad. It's so fucking bad. I was just like, oh. But you could say I had a rough week. I will say this. There are moments in these movies, and there are a couple of good ones. There's a couple of good ones here. But, I would go back to an 80s slasher any day of the week. And I look at these guys and I look at something like, we all know the iconic slashers, Michael, Jason, Freddy. they had multiple movies to kind of build that iconic angle. But I look at something like My Bloody Valentine. Like, that fucking killer is kind of iconic now. And he only ever had, the miner only ever had one movie. These guys, like all these killers in these 2020s movies, fuck. Like, we won't hear about them ever.
Yeah, very few will hang around.
They won't hang around at all. I mean, I know it's last summer has now ruined the hook-handed killer.
I don't know. They might whip that one out again very shortly. So
I mean, that whole fucking series really ruined that guy. Whatever. Okay, what do you got?
Okay, so I finished The Shining. I went to night 3 of The Shining miniseries.
How was it?
You know, the biggest problem with it I found is portions of it are quite long, but I did appreciate, like, the fact that we're just going to fucking put everything in there.
Yeah.
We go through the whole story. Problem is, anytime it's required to be scary, it's not scary in the least.
No.
So that kind of undercuts it a little bit, which is probably the thing about it that I kind of will stick with me the most, because I thought Steven Weber was all right. Like, he's not Jack Nicholson, but he's got to do a lot more, and I think he does a reasonable job with it.
Yeah.
I think the other players are all right. So yeah, it's a little disappointing that we couldn't get any of the scares out of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Continuing on my Stephen King sort of watch that I was mentioning last time, I got onto Sleepwalkers. I had a bit of fun with Sleepwalkers.
Yeah,
because it's schlocky bullshit.
It's schlocky crap, yeah, but it doesn't.
There's a couple of absolute screaming
Mick
laughs to be. Yeah, that's Mick Garris as well. There's a couple of fucking screaming laughs to be had with some of the poor special effects and the shape shifting and shit that's going on.
The one in the car makes me fucking giggle.
Yeah. But all in all, I had a bit of a laugh, a bit of a good time with it, really. Not so much with Dreamcatcher.
No. And that's got a pretty reasonable cast.
It's got a very good cast.
It's got money.
It does.
It's got, like, effects and stuff in it. Like,
I said to you, had Stephen possibly fallen off the wagon at this time? And then we find out Stephen was under the influence of heavy doses of OxyContin at the time he was writing it because he was recovering from the accident.
Yeah, I can see how that might have.
And I think Stephen does not look back on it all that fondly himself now.
No.
It's fucking weird.
I don't remember the book, but I think that I remember the movie being terrible.
I started the book and didn't finish it.
Terrible.
It's such a weird idea, but also there's a lot of good actors spouting some shocking dialogue. And it's like, it's one of those ones where they kind of talk in their own, they've got their own sort of catchphrases and things like that.
Yeah.
But they're all fucking corny and they all, Timothy Olyphant's spewing some shit, Damian Lewis is spewing some shit. And that you're kind of just laughing at some of the things.
Remember when they show the inside of Damian Lewis's head?
Yeah.
And it's like a fucking.
Yeah. It's like a library kind of setup. But it's just,
guys, that's okay for a book to explain it like that, but not on film.
No. It's a bit strange. It didn't come across all that well.
No.
So I've still got those couple to watch that I mentioned.
What do you think Morgan Freeman was doing? Do you think that
cashing them checks?
Yeah. I think keep cashing them checks for Morgan at that stage.
Yeah, Morgan was, at least you're getting your dollars worth there. Like he played that role pretty well.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good one. Couple of reasonable ones on Shudder. I watched The Ugly Stepsister.
Oh yeah, I've heard that's one of the top 25. Top of 2025.
It was good. Obviously, it's a story so you're not really surprised by anything that's going on, but some pretty gruesome work in there and some things that go on towards the... some things that down the stretch that are a bit untidy. It was good, though. It was good. The style and the aesthetic that they were putting together, they fucking nailed. It had that sort of fairy tale vibe, but also grounded it in shit that looked realistic for the time and that sort of thing. Like, it was pretty good.
Okay.
I watched another one called Boys from County Hell, which was an Irish vampire
Hey, how was that?
flick. It was good.
Yeah?
I quite enjoyed it. It started like a house on fire and probably didn't hold all the way. But yeah, I was a bit of a fan. I thought it was pretty solid.
All right.
Freaky Tales
Was
arrived
that
on
on
Netflix.
Netflix? Yes.
Yes, I've been waiting for it for a while, and it came along on Netflix. Very strange bit of work again.
Is that called Pedro, is it?
It does.
Yeah.
It's a
Anthology?
It's an anthology. Heavily involves Sleepy Floyd. The real Sleepy Floyd is a character.
Oh, fucking hell.
And they, work some of the story around an actual game that he had.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting in itself. But it's all held together by shit that never gets explained, and to me didn't really pay off at the end. But again, stylish little bit of work, held a bit of interest for me for a while. I watched Reunion, which was...
Oh, was that they go to the high school reunion, they get snowed in?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Not great.
Average.
Not great.
I thought it was going to be funnier than it should have been.
I thought there was going to be a little bit of slasher and it was going to be a bit funnier, yes.
Yeah.
But
there was
they tried to go for a whodunit kind of vibe, which didn't really work out. I watched Congo.
Oh, Congo, a bit of C grade.
Yeah, a bit of C grade nonsense. Ernie Hudson and Tim Curry whipping out, obviously, attendees of the Brian James School of Accents, whipping out a couple of, Tim Curry's Romanian. And Ernie Hudson seems to be putting on a bit of an English kind of accent.
No, guys.
But
that's about Smart Apes or something, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got a little bit of that in it.
Isn't that Frank Marshall?
Yes.
Fucking hell, what happened after arachnophobia?
I had a bit of fun with this too. Bruce Campbell in it very briefly. Look, it's one of those movies that, okay, it doesn't land, but it's highly entertaining in a lot of sequences.
Maybe that was the go back then.
The idea's got a hint of sort of, there's a hint of indie sort of stuff in there. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. Had been looking for it for a while, so I was thrilled.
That's a Michael Crichton book, isn't it?
Another Michael Crichton one. I watched The Evil Influencer as well, which we spoke about.
Yeah.
Trap House.
Dave Bautista.
Dave.
What are you doing?
Stop it, mate. I mean, Jesus.
What are you doing?
This took itself far too seriously. The whole concept is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's sort of like...
Who's he working with here?
Well, he's working for the DEA.
But what other actors? Like
Bobby Cannavale.
Oh, yeah. I believe you said Bobby needs to stop fucking playing it serious.
Bobby's got to stop playing a straight bat. Yeah, I know his background is like theatre and drama, but stick to comedy. Yeah. Stick to playing silly teachers that have set themselves on fire.
Yeah,
and
always
things like
get me with that, Bobby. Always.
Yeah, definitely. But so I'll give you the rundown.
He's DEA?
It's as ridiculous as it sounds. He's DEA, Bobby Cannavale's DEA. There's a couple of others in the crew. But their kids all go to the same school and they all know that they work together. So the kids are all friends.
Mm-hmm.
So then the kids kind of form a crew and get involved in some shit. And I'm kind of like, I'm not sure how this works when you're doing sort of highly confidential operations and things like that your kids all know and they all hang out with each other.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of the exact opposite to what, when you're doing interviews for that sort of stuff, they're probably asking you got family, you got friends, do you know this person, do you know that person? All right, well, you're not good for the job because that's leverage.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So this fucking group of dildos all put their kids all together and we've all got leverage. We've got a fucking big bag of leverage here. But so that part of it was hard to get past. I know, as I always say, like it's all fucking suspension of disbelief. Mm-hmm. But when you kind of sit there scratching your head from the get-go and they never kind of adequately explain that, you lose points. And then it becomes, again, very predictable, it was fucking boring, to be honest. And it disappoints me.
What's Dave doing?
There was some reasonable young actors too. There was that young fella that was in Scream 6, Jack Champion, is it? Sophia Lillis, who... Talk about sleepwalking. I don't know. She's been really good in everything I've seen. And this one, I was like, well, I don't know what she's doing.
Well, she was taking a cue from Dave Bautista and they just fucking do nothing. Because this is
we need to have a conversation because Bautista, I had him miles ahead of the rock. And then it's like, as I said to you, it was like they were running a race. Batista's 3 laps ahead.
Yeah.
But then he fucking stops. He just decides to fucking stop and tie his shoes and...
If he's not careful, Cena will run him down.
Cena's hovering.
No, actually, Cena's a little bit too far back there because he hasn't got as much range.
When he did freelance, he fucking pulled out.
I love Cena, as a comedic foil.
Yeah, and can do a bit of that action stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just, I implore these guys to read the scripts before they fucking commit to this stuff. Stop looking at the bank balance.
Yeah. Stop asking about how much.
Because there's a whole lot of, Eddie Murphy best defense. I read that script. It was the biggest piece of shit I ever saw. How much? There's a lot of that going on.
I know.
We got to stop this.
Wait, fucking stop it. You know what? Just because it's going on streaming, don't think that no one's going to see it.
That's right. Because maybe that's what they think. Maybe I'll constipate for a week and then everyone will forget about it.
Exactly. I've got 6 other projects in the works. God. They're all fucking for Amazon.
So I was filthy about that one.
Dave's fucked us over there.
Jennifer's Body. I'd been meaning to rewatch that for a long time. Yeah, it's actually really good. I think it was one of those ones where I watched at a time and a point where I was I just probably wasn't, it wasn't what I was looking, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And I could see at times there was things about it that I enjoyed, but this time around I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, okay.
And had kind of looked at it like, there's a little bit of depth there that I wasn't looking for the first time around and probably enjoyed a lot about this one.
Yeah.
And it's funny. It's funnier than I gave it credit for too. I watched the new Red Sonja.
Oh.
Look, I'd heard this was a fucking train wreck and there is problems with it. There's big problems with it.
Yeah.
Including some CGI and things that are going a bit off.
But it's better than you thought.
Again, maybe it was because I'd gone in with such low expectations. I got what I was there for.
Okay.
I got a bit of sword and sandal sort of epic, which, it's just popped up. It was raising in my rankings last year.
Is it as bad as the Conan remake?
I think I enjoyed this one a little more.
Okay.
It's got some similar problems where some of the story's a bit silly, but there's a few actors, like the main bad guy, his character is a little sort of one note, but the actor's fucking giving it a red hot go. He's giving it a crack. There is some, so Rona Mitra's in it, which we kind of know, and there's sort of this relationship that's developed that they try to hang some emotion off, and this is something that's through the whole movie. Yeah. Anything that they try to hang some emotion on is so fucking poorly developed that there's no emotion there whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a bit of fun with it.
Okay.
I had a bit of fun.
Okay.
With it. More than I thought. I watched Play Dirty finally.
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah,
a while back. Nah,
yeah, pretty boring. There was a few laughs and a few.
Not one of Shane Black's better ones.
Well, there was hints of what you love with Shane Black. There was a few parts that I got a bit of a laugh out of, and the Aussie bloke, Shai Hansen, I kept laughing at him.
Yeah,
he was that fucking goose that got pissed before he was supposed to steal the truck, and then was carried on.
way late on it.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it had moments. It had moments, but it was just kind of kind of
not
flat.
Great.
Yeah.
And look, I'm a little over Wahlberg.
Yeah, he needs to take a break.
I could be done with Wahlberg. If somebody said Mark Wahlberg's retired from movies, I'd probably say thanks for your efforts.
This is where Mark hasn't realised you got to take a break, right?
But he's doing well on streaming.
I know.
He's one of these guys that's made fucking 20 movies that you couldn't name.
Yeah.
And they're all fucking knocking up a really good week or two on streaming.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the king of that shit.
But that's the thing. He's pivoted to that shit.
Yeah.
But see, Dave Bautista needs to pivot away from that.
Yeah, that's not the career path to follow.
That's not the one. You still got juice, Dave.
Yeah.
Not now. Not now.
See, Dave used to do it,
Dave, you're not on Dancing with the Stars yet, okay? So fucking just
that
take
way.
it easy.
Next season might be. Batista was doing. He was doing the old. Was it Damon and Affleck in that movie? Where he's doing the artistic.
Yeah. No, what Batista
he would do that. He'd do like Blade Runner 2042. Then he'd do a Kickboxer remake.
Oh, fuck, I forgot he was in that. Oh, shit. Okay, so he's got a history of this kind of rubbish.
But he's just, at this point, he's just kind of doing the duds.
What Batista was doing for a period there was taking character parts and small parts in bigger films. So he was in Blade Runner. He was in Spectre.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't major roles in them, but he had like moments in those films.
He was working on his craft, Adam.
I mean, he was beating the shit out of Daniel Craig. Like, legitimately beating the shit out of the guy. So, but that stuff, like, people remember that, Blue.
Yes.
I don't remember Spectre for shit.
No,
it was
that's
rubbish.
right.
It was fucking rubbish. Like, it was one of the low points of the Daniel Craig period in Bond. But that Blue, I remember.
Yeah. No, he needs to sort of take another pivot. He needs to take a step back and have a look at what's going on.
Well, I mean, he was in Knives Out, the second Knives Out, like as a character piece.
Yeah,
and he was good there.
Yeah, we need to get back on steady footing,
Dave. Come and talk to me.
Yeah, we need to get back on steady footing. And the last thing I watched was I watched the first episode of the new Stranger Things season.
Oh yeah. How is that? Because I'm hearing mixed.
Yeah, look, it was kind of what I expected from the beginning.
They're lengthy, I believe.
Yeah, this one was 58 minutes or something like that. Yeah, it was all right. It was what I was expecting. Hard to comment because it's just sort of putting the pieces in play.
It's hard for me because it had been so long in between seasons. I just fucking fell off it.
Yeah,
I'd have to go back and watch.
I needed the recap. I needed like a solid 5-minute recap.
I would need to go back and watch the whole fucking thing again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right. Is that it?
That's it.
All right, everyone. Here, let's take a break. And here's the trailer for 2025's High Rollers.
Hello.
Hello, Mason.
Salazar.
Your reputation as an international fugitive is very well earned.
Now let me guess. You want us to do a job. What if I told you no?
Then I would tell you you will never see Decker again.
They got guns. Let's go! Go!
Target has been captured.
I promise you I'll get you back. So what's the score?
The Scarlet Pearl Hotel and Casino, a decadent playground for the rich and famous. Inside the penthouse is a safe. Find a way to access it.
Let's do this.
There are armed guards in this and the extremely dangerous job.
We have the teams to hold this thing up.
You better get to that safe before I level that entire casino.
All I want is Amy back.
You trying to steal from me?
Just protecting my family.
High Rollers from 2025, directed by Randall Emmett, who directed Cash Out, which was the first film in this supposed series, which I was unaware of until I started watching this and then got a bit of a rundown on some other shit in the first 10 minutes.
And probably will remain unaware of after saying
this. I will not be watching Cash Out.
Can I take that to the bank?
You can take that to the fucking bank. I tell you what, there's a Cash Out 3 in the works.
Shit, okay.
Okay, so it's produced.
Maybe we better watch it.
I'm not watching the whole fucking series. Jesus Christ. It's produced by Randall Emmett, Cecil Chambers, who produced Step in the movie, and Joel Cohen. Not the Joel Cohen, a secondary Joel Cohen, who produced Armour. And it's written by Chris Sivertson, who wrote All Cheerleaders Die, and I believe directed the diabolical Lindsay Lohan film I Know Who Killed Me, where she was sort of segueing from like teen star into adult star and made this fucking dreck with this guy. It stars John Travolta as Mason Goddard, Gina Gershon as Amelia Decker, Lucas Haas as Sean Goddard, and Cuervo as Anton. The budget was unknown. I could not find anything to say how much it cost, but I know it made $72,805 worldwide at the box office. And
that's more than it should have.
No, shit, yeah. And the only trivia I could find was it reunites John Travolta and Gina Gershon, who previously starred together in Face Off.
How much did it cost?
I don't know.
Fuck.
I could not find a number. I mean, I didn't dig deep, but I couldn't find anything that said. But I would guess it.
When you say you didn't dig deep, IMDb?
IMDB, it wasn't there.
Enough.
Went to Wikipedia, wasn't there.
Done.
I'm not looking any further.
Yeah, you're not exactly Pablo Torre over there.
Yeah. Well, fuck, Jared. I had to sit through 100 minutes of that shit as well, so I wasn't going to fucking spend any more time.
So research was going to add up to about 102, and that's all you deserve.
Yeah, that's all you deserve, you fucking pricks. All right, high rollers. The worst of 2025, so clearly it can't be great.
No.
I gave it 1.5. like, it's so by the numbers and so fucking boring.
Yeah.
And there are absolutely zero stakes. Like, their big heist is a couple of fucking safes. So it's just like, you couldn't get any lower tier. There's fucking nothing here.
Yeah.
It's just derivative, uninspired. Like, it's not terrible. It's not. It doesn't even go down the so bad it's good route.
No.
It's just flat, kind of there.
Yeah.
Johnny T. Just, I mean,
This is beneath you, John.
it is, and I hate, like, he's fallen into that category of our faves from the 80s and 90s who just seem to be cashing checks.
Yeah.
In cheap fire.
Yeah, they get a decent payday.
Yep.
It's not a lot of work.
They do they do 15 days work.
Yeah.
One thing I will say for Travolta is he's in this, the majority of this. So clearly he was there for the whole fucking time.
Mm.
But it's really flat.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just, I wish it had a bit more so bad in it.
Yeah.
Is it as bad as War of the Worlds? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No.
Yeah, I went 1.5 as well. I kind of want to go easy on Johnny T. Because
Why?
he's doing his like you said, it's not like watching Sly amble his way through a day's work for $3 million. He actually, like you said, it's clear that he had to be there for most of the shooting days. Johnny was on the call sheet every day.
Yeah.
And can play this role. He's required to play this kind of, I got to be sort of charming and try to sort of weasel my way into this. He's fine. He's fine at that. Unfortunately, the whole affair is just rubbish. And this Randall Emmett should just get out of the business because he fucking just makes shit. I don't think he cares about making good movies.
No.
I think he's purely just a money man and he's...
Yeah, but where are these making money, Jared?
Well, they're
What is
obviously
it, a sale to...
They're obviously going, selling them to streaming and stuff like that because his model is clearly just, you look at the movies this guy's produced, it's just get a name in there. Let's get a Sly. Let's get a Johnny T. Let's get any of those because someone will just go, oh, shit, there's John Travolta. Bang, play on that thing. And your 72,000 in theatres is not cutting it.
No, but you're
obviously
getting millions in overseas sales to streaming services.
And the guy's made plenty of movies now, produced plenty of movies now.
Yeah.
So obviously something's working, but I wish he'd fucking go away.
Yeah.
Because he sounds like a scumbag on top of being a fucking pain in the ass in the film industry.
Seems to leave the set with one day to go.
Adam, don't put together a heist movie if your location is going to be a couple of hotel rooms and a hallway.
Yeah, in fucking Chattanooga or something.
You got 10 minutes on the casino floor.
It was... That's right. You better fucking block this out so we get it all.
Yeah.
But it was filmed in like Georgia or somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like it's meant to be international. And that's one of my positives. There are some nice kind of like shots of that, the skyline and it looks international.
It's up and down in that sense. But
I appreciate
it's
that.
It's possible for a cheap film in some of those aspects.
Yes. So into the likes. I had a couple. It looks like there's a bit of money. I mean, they're using fucking helicopters and shit at the start. There's some stunt work that's pretty impressive. There's some, there's some car chases and there's a couple of car accidents and stuff.
Well, that sequence in particular, the helicopters.
There's a bit of work there.
I was like,
a bit of money
okay,
in
well,
this.
clearly they're paying something there. After the 10-minute mark, things kind of dipped
Not on
in
the
that
casino
regard.
floor, guys.
Again, I'll hold on that. But yeah, initially it did look like, okay, well, if you're making a low end straight to streaming bit of work, this is fine.
You want to grab people.
Yeah.
And to that end, that opening sequence puts a fair bit of money at the front end. Locations, as I said, you get some nice sunsets and nighttime skyline shots and stuff. And it does sell the allure of like it's meant to be kind of overseas. Can't remember where they say they are.
Yeah.
Is it meant to be international?
No, I thought it was still in America, but I can't. I couldn't fucking tell you firmly.
I could
that one.
Could not fucking work it out. But,
Look,
some of that looks all right.
That's a halfway there.
Some of that looks okay.
Yeah, when they do the second unit, you get a couple of decent shots, and we go back into a cheap hotel room that's supposedly a couple of billionaires, and you think, come on, fellas.
There's a
you got a prawn cocktail on the table, and you're telling me
I know
this is the high end
But
gear.
did you see that prawn cocktail? It was fucking shocking.
You bought these for fucking 25 a kg down at the local fucking market.
I've had fucking prawn cocktails at the Gungawa Lakes better than this. And this was meant to be high-end casinos.
Yeah, so that's where it's. That's why I'll give you a passing mark for that one. It's not a distinction though.
I like the fact that they they show that. I can't remember what his fucking name was, Zane Black or some shit. Yeah. He puts the fucking cigar out in the dude's eye and stabs him in the throat early on to at least showcase that he's a bit of a dangerous sort of type.
Yeah.
Skeezy kind of like, nefarious type.
Yep.
I've got negatives to the villains.
Yeah,
as
so
I'm sure you probably have as well. But at least that showcased a bit of kind of nastiness about him.
Yeah.
And, anyone getting a fucking cigarette put out in their eye, it makes me wince.
Of course. Yeah. I'm actually going to, like I said, I'm going to put Johnny T in the likes.
You're going to put JT in it?
Johnny T in the likes. Like, the guy's fine. It's not, it's a case where he's doing the job for you, but you've got to give him the material and the window dressings around it all.
Yeah.
And none of that's there. So I'm going to say not only Johnny T, but most of the cast was perfectly fine for what you are requiring them to do.
Well, you had Gina Gershon, who's fucking barely in it.
Barely in it.
The guy, I can't remember his name, but he's been in a million different films. He plays Hector.
Noel Guillerme or whatever his name is.
Yeah. He's got the right sort of level of like a bit of toughness, bit of fucking, street about him.
He's a good example because he's perfectly fine. His entire role in the film amounts to setting off some fireworks.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all he does.
Yeah. He was working for fucking Skyfire.
Exactly. He's fucking supposed to be, we're supposed to be running a high-end operation and you fucking giving the cracker man a call and can you bring a few sparklers and a couple of bungers down it?
I mean, Jesus Christ. That's what I mean about the heist.
Yeah.
All it looks fucking shocking.
Yeah.
My last like is the finale. As much as it's kind of like, it's by the numbers, there's at least a little bit of excitement. There's a bit more directorial effort.
A touch.
And it's edited better, so it's got a little bit of flow and it's racing a little bit more.
I'm gonna stop well short of saying Randall Emmett's a decent director because he's not.
No, he's not.
But yeah, like you said, that bit where they're running through the warehouses and shit. At least they're trying a little bit of stuff. Like
they're using
the fucking cameras swinging around corners.
But they're using drone cameras
and stuff like that. Yeah,
that actually works there. It doesn't work in the fucking early going.
Yeah,
but there it works well.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad for the most part down the stretch there. I'll agree with that.
And who knows if Randall Emmett even did it? considering he left a day
wandered off.
before cash out ended.
Well, he's clearly invested in his franchise.
Yeah,
Adam.
correct.
It's his avatar.
Fuck me. Let's hope not. That was all I had.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
No,
have
I had
any more
nothing
than
else.
that.
I
I
had
think that's
I
a
had-
lot.
So I think that's probably being nice.
Yeah.
Dislikes. Look, I'll tell you where it really goes wrong, Jared. The filmmakers are kind of going for cool. Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Nah. Nowhere fucking near it.
No.
Not even
Well,
in
they
the...
had a plan.
Yeah.
I'm not sure these guys did.
Oh, well, it's hard to know. Because...
Nobody had a plan.
because
Nobody had the
fucking
required
thing-
info.
There's a sequence later. I'm going to bring it up now, but there's a sequence where they talk about the glove, and there's the fact that there's two. We found there's a second safe, and we need another glove that's got his fingerprints on it. And it's about 3 minutes long, and I was just like, get this fucking off.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just rubbish.
Well, this is part of the problem that it's so boring is because you don't have a heist. You don't have a location to do a heist. Like
You're not even
Ocean's 11.
busting into a vault or something.
Yeah,
like, you know.
Ocean's 11, we're spending heaps of time about, okay, well, here's how we've got to get past the casino security. Then
Yeah.
we've got to get into the vault. We've got to do this and that. Like, that's all entertaining and exciting. There's no fucking heist here. It's, we got into the room. Where's the safe? That's the heist.
Yeah.
It's
behind
fucking-
a painting,
It's like there's no heist.
which is
That's the
exactly where it
problem.
would be expected to
And
be.
again, when someone comes to you and they're like, okay, well, I've got a script here, but it's got a bit of a heist in it. All right, well, if it ever had a heist at any point, well, we can't actually do that because our locations are not going to fucking stretch to that for the
Yeah.
dollar. All right, well, let's not do a heist film. Like, it's fucking silly. And
Yeah.
it just continues for the whole movie. And that's what makes it so boring is that nothing's ever happened. Even at the start, remember when the guy comes in, he's like, he's got a safe in his room. What type of safe is it? No, we don't know. What's in it? We also don't know, but you'll find out when the time's right. It's like when we find out, it's nothing of consequence. It's fucking nobody knew at any time.
Take the cash that was in there, you fuckwits.
Yeah. Rob the poker game because that's where the money is.
No, but have a heist, but have it smaller scale.
Yeah.
Like do something like that. Something that's at the blackjack table or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
But this had no gumption to it.
It had no heist. It had no smoke and mirrors. It had no sleight of hand. There was none of that. Whereas Ocean's 11 had that. Ocean's 12 and 13 less so.
No, definitely not. But there's that whole thing where, we're probably getting ahead of ourselves, but the whole thing where, and this, I have never, I don't think I've ever laughed so hard at Johnny T, apart from when he was a fucking English Bobby, or he said, I've got to go and do a poo. At the start of a movie. I gotta go do a poo, but still, the scene where he walks to the hotel in a blue suit with a black skivvy, and he gruffly goes, "I'm Donovan Cage." I started laughing. Fuck
Yeah, a little bit.
heavily.
But the difference, I guess the difference in this one is, as you mentioned with the Fanatic, he took a fucking wild swing and missed badly. and everything.
Yeah.
This one's not such a wild swing. It's
No.
just
This is in the Travolta wheelhouse.
But yes, the Donovan K, I did laugh because it sounded like a wrestling. It sounded like a wrestler's that was.
Yeah, he's about to
Sounds like he was start cutting a
I'm
promo.
gonna get even more annoying.
Yeah, he was going to start requesting a lose or leave town match or something like that. Busted into where's this Zane Black? You and me tonight, loser leaves town.
Loser gives me access to the two safes in his room.
I think that would have been more exciting now that I think about it.
No, you said the cast was pretty good. I will accept
Passable.
except for the married couple.
Mm.
They were fucking shit house. Like the the guy with the long hair.
I didn't think the girl was so bad.
Okay, she
The guy
wasn't
with
too
the long hair
bad. The guy with the long hair was fucking terrible. And the FBI agent who's randomly seen a couple of times.
Yes.
I think he's meant to be American, but he's clearly
he's from Europe.
Yeah.
Where in Europe? Europe.
I'm pretty sure he's from Europe, Jared. But the cast, there's a couple of cast members in the back end that are in the further back in the cast.
And look, great. I'm very much looking at it as a cast in a straight to streaming bit of work.
Did you not notice though that Johnny's T was walking a bit stiffly and his face was looking a little bit fucking smooth?
I thought he was looking spry for his age.
Actually, no. Well, he's in good shape.
He's looking sprier than Sylvester.
Because JT was never one to drop pounds.
No,
he was always a bit heavier.
Yeah.
But he looks in pretty good nick.
Yeah, I thought he was looking all right.
JT,
and he's very much embraced the bald-headed look.
But I don't know. I don't know about
years.
the beard. Can we go with JT without a beard?
Maybe just a goatee or something.
Fucking soul patch.
He seems like a soul patch kind of guy.
I think he is. But he looked like he was moving a little bit stiff. So there's a couple of sequences where he's moving a bit stiff, big fella. And then I noticed a fucking bulldog clip
he's
on the back of his head.
He's 70, isn't he?
I think so.
He'd be in his 70s now. So I'm still, he's spry for 70.
Yeah, he's still going all right.
It's better than Ric Flair at the moment. So
yeah, well, he's fucking JT's not incontinent.
I wonder if JT does similar sort of cameos to Ric Flair.
Fucking hell.
Absolutely blitz.
That's the worst thing you could give me for a birthday thing. Like some fucking vlog like that. Fucking cameo. Give me a birthday message while shit-faced.
You know, the funniest thing about that, and a short tangent, is there was a description from the guy who ordered the cameo, and he said this was for my brother's wedding. And he actually, he's got a Ric Flair tattoo and all this, and loves the bloke. He said, I couldn't give it to him because Rick told him not to get married and was absolutely shit-faced. You know what I think happened was Ric Flair finance was running a little low, and Rick at the fucking table said, I'll buy the round. Did a quick cameo, collected 600, went straight to the bar.
Yeah, that's more like it. Crapped himself on the way there, I'd say. I said before, the drone cameras in the opening scene on the beach, they're fucking swirling around all over the place.
Yeah.
Almost made me sick.
Yes.
And I think from a directorial standpoint, it's pretty bad.
Is that where Randall Emmett goes home? He does those couple of scenes and then he's like, right, you guys have got the next 2 days. That's the heist, the poker table, the entire movie other than this, basically. Have fun.
I'm going to shoot all the fucking hardware and then you guys can do the rest.
Yeah.
But directorially, there's nothing.
There's no spice. There's no fucking sizzle.
Hire a jobbing director. Even someone who's fucking bread and butter is making television stuff like fucking SWAT and that SEAL team and that kind of crap. They'll fucking do you a job better than this.
They'll get you something going.
Well, they'll fucking at least mix it up a touch.
Yeah.
I don't think Emmett's really much of a director.
No, he's not. He just seems like, he seems like a dildo, but he's also just seems like a guy who's in this for the cash.
Yeah.
Side of it. Splash a bit of his own cash around, have the title of movie producer, has managed to work his way into something that's working, clearly. So, not from an artistic standpoint.
Oh, fuck no. I found that there was a lot of exposition dumps. That's how I realised this was a sequel.
Well, there was no heist, Adam, so they had to do something.
They had to do something, yeah. But that's
I was sitting here with my son.
They're fucking laying out all this information about the bad guy and how they did this and they got away from him and did it. And I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Well, this was how I fucking stumbled onto it being a sequel, because I was sitting here with my son. He wasn't even watching the movie, and he fucking looks at the first couple of minutes and he goes, is this a sequel? And I was like, I don't think so. And then I looked at it and I was like, it is.
Yes.
Which fucking explains a bit of that bullshit.
Yeah.
But can I also mention that after we do the helicopters at the start, the very next thing we do is a fucking car chase.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here going, what are we doing this for?
Split that up.
Didn't we just have like put that later in, so, you know, punch
25 minutes, punch up
but
the
we
middle.
just go, helicopter thing, that comes to a halt. Straight in the cars.
I reckon it's because they only, as you said, they were not going to get an opportunity to shoot anything on the streets anywhere. So they're shooting it out near the beach because it was all fucking easy to do or easier to do.
You know the other thing,
you kind of blew your wad though. You came in hard and then you do nothing for like 65 minutes.
Yeah. Also, the first part where I started laughing at Johnny T, even though I gave him a bit of a pat on the back for his
Donovan Cage.
No, I had a laugh much earlier than that in the helicopter sequence. I mean, clearly these guys they're in a fucking like a combat chopper.
Yeah.
Then you hear Johnny T go, they land, and Johnny T goes, oh gee, they got guns. Something like he doesn't say it like that.
No, mate,
like, they got guns. Let's go. And I'm like, was it a shock that they had guns?
No.
And now that clearly I know it was a sequel and someone was after him. Yeah.
I'm on to it. No, it's just a fucking. As
soon as I hear the, I'm like, fuck, let's get out of here. I don't wait until they're on me hammer.
Well, it's a
landing
fucking
on
Black
the
Hawk
beach.
stick.
Landing on the beach.
What do you think it's doing?
Oh shit, they got guns. Like, fuck.
It's not a fucking like. It's not like a bloody like tourist flight or something they're coming over with.
Yeah.
Like they're not there to.
And in the blurb,
Mark
you were
around.
described as a mastermind, allegedly.
Fucking hell. Dear,
I'm not seeing it.
We also do a lot of re-explanation of everybody's roles.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's the best finance guy there is. And we're talking to that fucking dummy with the long hair. I was like, can he even read? Bullshit. But they do a lot of that. That's where a lot of this exposition comes from. We're like kind of explaining the team again.
Yeah.
It reminded me of like a fucking, like an episode of like one of those sitcoms or drama series where they tend to try and have to fucking explain everything to give you an understanding who this person is when a new season comes along. It's like,
You know, here's the difference between something like this and Play Dirty. So Play Dirty was not great.
No.
It was not one of Shane Black's best.
No.
But remember the guy that comes in and he's talking to the secretary and he's like, I got you something. It's a gift card. And she's like, oh. And he goes, crypto. And then she's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And then he goes into the office 2 seconds later and he's like, hey, how you doing? To the boss or whatever. And he's like, oh, fuck, you're not here to tell me to buy more crypto, are you? Like, a little bit, like if you had been, like if the finance guy had been pulling some of that shit, I don't have to believe he's great at finance, but if he's pulling a bit of that, there's a bit of comedic work.
He's got some financial knowledge or whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
and there's a bit of the only one time they tried a little bit of that was when Noel Guillermo's character was in the chair.
Yeah.
And he's trying to sort of tell him, I don't know shit. And you know, he's trying to, it seems like they just got him to try to ad-lib to get a few laughs and be a smart ass in response.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's the difference between someone who, even when he's off his feed, as you like to say about these guys, Shane Black's off his feed with Play Dirty, but you get a little bit of that.
Yeah,
and it keeps
but
things
Shane
afloat
Black understands the machinations of character development, even in shit, even in his lesser films.
That's the sort of stuff that you get in a little bit of Ocean's 11, like in smaller doses. It's not going for the comedic, but you get those comedic parts. You get a character who, when they pop on the screen again, you're like, oh, cool, this guy's around. We'll get
exactly.
And this has just none of it.
The villains, just generic kind of like frothing fucking rich people.
Both of them are exactly the same.
Exactly the same. Yeah, I know they were brothers, but it was like, fuck. Are you gonna like differentiate them?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even know who was who.
No, and the twist, when the twist came that they were brothers, it was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Johnny's like, oh, you're brothers, are you?
Yeah, it didn't fucking...
You're not the mastermind, I can tell you.
It didn't pull any strings whatsoever.
It was
I was like, oh, fuck, all right.
It's a bit like when we find out that fake-ass Handsome McGee has fucking wiped all her servers and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, why the fuck do I care about this?
Yeah.
Like, and then they don't even follow through with it.
No.
Of him being a villain doing a heel turn.
We come back to it.
And he's great. He's fine. He gets stabbed in the leg, and she goes, "Oh my
hell.
God,
Yeah.
it's fucking ridiculous."
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I just like that
But
was an
even, we don't
opportunity.
even play that for a bit of comedy. When they talk about, here's the money or whatever, and everyone's cheering or something, we don't get someone telling him, well, you're not fucking getting any.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Like-
but he should have been a heel turn.
Yeah.
He should have been
Yeah,
the
commit.
you blokes, for God's sake.
But it seemed like they were playing that it was supposed to be some emotional moment that he comes back and love wins out. It's like, oh, God.
Oh, I'll tell you the fucking most boring fucking part of the movie. The poker game upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell. All we have is, I raise you 500,000.
Yeah.
I fold.
I call. I'm sitting there going, oh, shit. We don't get a shot of anyone's cards.
I know, nothing. We get nothing. And we also don't throw in that little angle of like, which they went for, they kept telling us was coming, and when they finally get to it, it's just limp. The whole thing
Like
with
the whole movie.
Yeah, the guy that supposedly Donovan Black is mates with.
Oh, Donovan Cage.
Donovan Black. Fuck me. Donovan Cage was supposedly
Friends with.
I can't remember his name, and they kept teasing that he was going to turn up and be at the game.
Yep.
Why not have him there and have him kind of not sure if it's Donovan Cage? You know, like he fucking thinks he is, and Travolta's trying to sort
Well,
of
he
like,
knows it's not Donovan Cage because he's met Donovan Cage.
but he hasn't.
Yeah, he has.
That's what he should have been. He should have been. He has had dealings with Donovan Cage, but
No,
doesn't
see,
actually
I
know
didn't
him.
think that was. So I thought that's a classic card to play. Oh,
Yeah,
you're
they
playing,
played it.
You're playing this. You're being this guy. Oh, but now we're going to bring someone who knows this guy or who knows something.
But also,
okay, that's a classic card
Johnny
to
T,
play.
we've got Google. Just Google Donovan Cage, and it says he's a
but he doesn't,
billionaire.
he doesn't like any photos of
Yeah, I
him.
know, but it doesn't need a photo. It's just like Donovan Cage is a billionaire who fucking hangs around this casino.
No, but the thing was, like, look, that's a classic card to
They
play.
used it near the end, didn't they,
But
to get on the move?
But it fucking did. They kept trying to. Oh, he's 5 minutes away.
Okay.
I'm thinking, okay, what levers are we going to pull with this one? Okay, the computer whiz. I thought, she's going to fuck with the traffic lights or something like that.
Yeah.
Nothing. It just kept on going, all right, he's 2 minutes away. Oh, shit, he's coming up the elevator.
Yeah,
Like, well, what are we fucking doing about this? I think we set off the fireworks and then Johnny left.
He was actually on time.
He was on time. They did nothing.
They sent down Handsome McGee, didn't they?
Yeah, well, he didn't.
What?
Yeah, because didn't they sent him
He
to
botched his
they
assignment?
sent him to the front desk, but then there was something that he couldn't do. So all they had was this
What,
guy
act?
walking. No. Remember they had this guy walking past Handsome and he was looking like he had his back to him and then he kind of turned.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, okay, so nothing.
And what did
again.
you do?
With nobody ran interference for 5 minutes.
Because you're right. They should have got him trapped in the elevator or fucking...
Well, they did. They said he was trapped in the elevator, but that lasted about fucking 10 seconds. No one ran interference. This is what was silly about it.
Yeah. And that's where...
I mean, you can't even. You couldn't have a heist, okay? All right. But you can't figure out how to run a play on this guy at all. Nothing. So this is the entire movie is fucking missing any fucking juice, any suspense.
Well, the entire movie...
Any excitement, oh shit, this guy's in trouble from the heist.
The entire movie does not live to the plot that they're trying to do.
No.
Like so it's all about this heist in this casino, but they never really do much. They don't do much, and they don't really, as you pointed out, 100% correct, they don't do any fucking smoke and mirrors. They don't do anything.
No.
So what was the fucking point of it?
I don't know.
Like, it should have been a vault downstairs or something. Then you've got an easier location.
But they didn't have it downstairs. They had 2 hotel rooms and a hallway.
Fuck. Yeah, that's right. Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, this is the problem. But surely, this is the thing. Surely you can figure out how to run interference on this guy turning up in the limo.
Easy.
Without needing that location.
Easy.
But nah, couldn't do it.
And they had the whole thing with, was it Travolta's brother? No. Who was the other guy who went and got the other safe? Sean.
Oh, yeah. Well, they said he was his brother at the start of the movie, and I thought that meant legitimately brother. I'm still not sure about that because then they start talking about, here's another brother. How you doing, brother? Like,
Yeah.
so I'm still not sure whether it was his actual brother. But yeah, we can't figure out that. We can't, this guy's walking the casino floor and we do something stupid downstairs to fucking slow him
We
down.
knock something over in front of him. We fucking spill something on him.
Yeah, we pretend to be a patron and do something to, like, we don't do any of that.
We grab him when we're winning at the blackjack table and we start fucking, grabbing him.
Yeah, roll some dice for me.
Come on, roll a dice for me. Like doing that shit. Like
Nothing.
That's easy interference, Jared.
Yeah, couldn't figure it out.
What else you got? Because I'm running out.
Well, I've got a couple. So just a couple before I get to the real moment that it confirmed for me that Johnny T wasn't a criminal mastermind. Before I get to that one, that's my
I thought
big
we'd
ticket.
already got to that.
So the music, anytime music cuts in
Rubbish.
to a large degree, that's where you realise, okay, it almost sounds like you can hear corners being cut.
Yeah. Definitely. And that's why we had a guy, I believe he's a rapper called Quavo.
Quavo, but Quavo's got a reasonable reputation for his music. He didn't use any of it.
Because he didn't even let you use his fucking music.
I can't confirm. I didn't double check to see if Quavo had any performances on there.
I don't think so.
I don't think he did. So there was that. There was also the section, and talk about fucking no smoke and mirrors and no sleight of hand, Adam. The first part when Mr. Donovan Cage walks in and says, "I'm Donovan Cage." What's her name? Bella?
Yeah.
Takes him for a walk on the casino floor.
Yeah.
It is very clear that they just did it during regular operating hours. Because multiple people in the background
Look at Travolta.
are looking at Travolta with a big grin. There's a couple of people. There's one chap in the background who's looking at Travolta and kind of walks behind him, continuing to look. There's multiple people that look at the camera. One bloke waves at the camera. Adam.
No.
They walk past a poker machine and there's kind of an attendant and he sort of looks at the camera and walks out of the way, and the bloke at the machine next to him looks at the camera and gives it a fucking little wave. And I'm like, guys,
Johnny T still gets them
can't
wet.
we just tell everybody, hey, you're in a film. We're just going to leave you do your thing. Just don't look at the camera. Thanks.
Yeah.
Just fucking let it go.
Were
It's
they
like-
trying to go with like everyone knows Donovan Cage? Well, no, they don't.
No,
There's
because they
pictures of Donovan Cage.
specifically told us he likes to go under the radar and there's no photos of him around.
He looks like John Travolta. Yeah.
It's fucking laughable, Adam.
Yeah,
It was
that's
laughable.
not good. That's not good.
Yeah, and it just
That's the kind of shit that the shoddy sort of rubbish that shows you that these are made still fairly cheap.
half-ass it. I mean, fuck. Surely you can work your way around.
What do you reckon Travolta's getting paid for this?
Oh, jeez.
Couple of million?
It'd have to be. Surely you don't do this sort of stuff for more than $1 million. For less than $1 million.
Well,
Johnny
Travolta, he'd be trading on his name, surely.
Yeah.
So
And
he's
that's probably why he's doing this stuff, because someone like these guys will say, hey, $1 million, come and do this movie. Whereas someone who's making good movies will say to Johnny, scale, but you can get yourself back in the good graces.
Johnny's like, I can't work for scale anymore. I can't.
Yeah. Johnny's
But see, a guy
Johnny's
like
accustomed
Johnny,
to the finer things in
this
life,
is it,
like
Jared.
prawn cocktails, fresh off the boat.
It also had two very fucking sick-looking oysters on the gets in the middle of it. Fucking hell. I wouldn't eat that if you paid me. And it's supposedly a 5-star fucking casino.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
Johnny, I reckon Johnny, what he's doing is he's getting a contract
Yeah.
with these guys for like 15 mil, and he's punching out this X number of films. They're saying, we want you to make fucking 10 films.
Yeah. I reckon, look, I think it's clearly got to be worth the guy's while. Otherwise, you'd be slaving away and trying to get yourself back in the
But you'd
good
think
graces. And clearly,
Travolta...
Johnny's not in Mickey Rourke territory. He seems to be living, from what I read on the weekend, he's living paycheck to paycheck.
But when you're not
Mickey.
getting, Jared, when you're not getting a paycheck, you can't
That's
live
the
paycheck
problem
to
now.
paycheck.
Yeah,
can
that's the
ya?
problem.
What paychecks has he been getting?
None.
Well, this is
But
the
prior
thing.
to that, he'd sort of kind of, that's what
Eked
they
out
said.
some checks?
Well, when he got back with like The Wrestler and Sin City and that sort of stuff,
Fuck, man, he
apparently
ruined
he
that.
just got back into the, I'm just going to spend up. But yeah,
These guys are fucking idiots, aren't they? Look, Johnny T, I would have thought Johnny T would still be making shitloads of residuals from his films.
But he's still part of Scientology, isn't he? They're probably looking for a cut.
Nah, you
here
know
and
what I
there.
reckon? Yeah, they're definitely getting a cut out of him. But I was saying this to a bloke the other day. I think Travolta, you don't hear about, Travolta's not spruiking Scientology.
No.
I get the feeling like he's sort of backed right out of it, but he can't leave.
No, that's right.
They've got him by the balls,
Yes.
but he's not
Maybe
really.
they're producing these.
Maybe. They fucking got him by the balls. But he can't leave it.
Correct.
It's just, he's fucking connected to it for forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think you're probably right.
But yeah, look, I mean, I don't know. Is it look, the years of the days of Travolta being a leading man, they're well and truly over.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
But Johnny T didn't segue into those mentor roles, those father roles, that sort of shit.
No, that's right. And he didn't do like, he's making streaming stuff, but he hasn't just decided to, oh yeah, well, what's Netflix got to offer me, or what's Prime got to offer me, or like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would find parts for a guy like him.
Fuck yeah.
But they probably don't pay, I don't know. Well,
no, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. It was exactly the same with the stuff with fucking Bruce Willis, where
yeah.
it was like, I mean, we've discussed this. I think that there was a lot more going on there. That he was sick.
Well,
for a long
became
time.
Clear after he mentioned it that yeah, these guys would pay. He would be able to turn up and say, drop a few lines.
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
But Willis was doing it for money.
Correct.
I mean,
he had the knowledge and decided, I've got to make as much money as possible to set my family up. Okay.
I'm going to assume that's what I'm going to assume. I'm not. You know, we're not 100% sure, but that's what I'm going to assume. So he was making a bit like Stallone, getting paid for fuck all time.
Yeah.
And getting paid pretty well.
Yes.
Based on his history. Travolta's doing a similar thing because I think you're right. I think he knows that the Travolta salad days are fucking over.
The salad days are gone and the prawn cocktail days are here.
The fucking live prawn cocktail days.
Not even club prawn cocktails, according to you.
Jared,
who's serving these ones up then?
I could fucking make a prawn cocktail better than that shit that they were putting on there.
No, you couldn't.
I could.
No, you could.
I could fucking get some fresh prawns. A bed of ice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty fucking simple, isn't it? Put it in like a fancy glass.
That was on a fancy silver plate.
No, but that was bullshit. Have you got anything else,
Looks
Jared?
like the silver plates they used to dole out a funky curry when I used to go there.
You got anything else?
I have one.
Okay,
so
well,
this is the big one. And I'll tell you,
Him not being a mastermind.
that confirmed after an hour and whatever of seeing no mastermindery
whatsoever, and wondering when the mastermindery was going to come along. Is that what you were saying?
So when the shit hits the fan, Johnny T into his communications devices yells, "Plan B," and am I led to believe he yanked the
he grabbed the
necklace and did a runner?
Yeah. You know what?
After an hour and 20
he became
of a
a
heist
fucking
film.
thief. Just a fucking thief.
Heist film. He pulls out of something that the wet bandits wouldn't fucking.
Yeah.
That'd be beneath them.
No, but what he does, he gives it this one. Gotta go, yoink.
He says Plan B, yoink.
I was like, this is bullshit, Travolta.
I couldn't stop laughing when he's like, I'm thinking, all right, well, Plan B's obviously got to be, what they're running with as the.
I think that was their only
golden
plan.
ticket. This is their golden ticket. Plan B, yoink. Off he goes. I was like, oh
everything
my
goes
God.
dark for a second. You hear fucking Travolta fucking.
And I was still laughing at the at the point when, I mean, as far as I could tell, this was a high stakes game with security on the door. But he had to get out of the room somehow. But he does that, and then I was still chuckling, 2 to 3 minutes later when I see him and Link putting on the chef's kits.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he hasn't even bothered to put on a chef's hat, and his defining feature, that shiny head, one of few that was on display in the movie, is still like
Yeah. Cover your fucking head, moron.
Especially when she's running around with a fucking chef's hat on. Give it to him. Jesus Christ.
Nobody saw you.
Yeah, and you had a wig.
He's been front and centre the whole time, you fucking morons. Jesus.
Oh, that was pretty funny. But yeah, John, I thought plan B was, definite criminal mastermind. It's a fucking snatch and grab.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing a fucking meth addict could have gone up to.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I just need something to flog for some meth.
When we get out of this and I say to him, we worked, how long have we been pulling? We pulled all this shit together. We got all our computers, we got our cameras, and you snatch and grab. That's what we've got up to after fucking 10 days of running a criminal heist.
Fucking bullshit. Yeah, look, you know what? I'm going to sign this off because I've got nothing else. But I just, watching JT, and again, I'm not going to shit on the guy because I don't think it was like he was bad, really, really bad. But I look at him, I think, where's the guy from fucking The General's Daughter, or, you know, like some of those movies in the 90s.
Broken Arrow.
Where you got that kind of boiling point intensity out of the guy. Like, you know, in those thrillers where he was like
there's
fucking...
just no moments to... it was never required in this movie.
I guess it's the quality of the script is so fucking bad.
And the quality of, like you said, the card game, fine example. That's where you can use some of that stuff that he would do, but the way that you've shot the card game together, like you said, there's no drama to it. There's no simmering tension across the table.
I raised you 500,000.
Yeah, there's no sort of game playing. That's when I thought, okay, well, him and Black are going to have a little bit of a conversation over the table whilst they're throwing down their cards.
Threats are going to get made.
Threats. You know, we're going to use I raise you to actually talk about how I'm going to fucking... I'm going to take to you. I'm on to you. That sort of shit. Nah, we didn't do any of that. So was it ever required? It certainly wasn't required when he was yanking and running, that's for sure.
I mean, okay, you run a fucking, you know, like a 10-second 40. Like,
even the way that was shot, there was not a hint of him in the immediate aftermath fucking hot-footing it down the hallway going, they're on to me.
He's fucking lumbering along.
Was that where he was looking a bit stiff?
Yeah, he was looking a bit stiff. Oh God, there's nothing more from my head.
That's when I can see the stiffness when a 70-year-old Johnny goes yank and runs and then goes, oh fuck, you got me, I can't run. He's
both of them.
I give up.
Yeah.
No, it was terrible.
I can't see why anyone would want to watch 3 of these.
No, well, I fucking didn't want to watch one, but you convinced me to do it.
Well, we know one thing, Jared. It's not as bad as War of the Worlds, so really... The only thing stopping us from saying War of the Worlds was definitely the worst movie of 2025 is Sylvester Stallone.
Well, Sylvester Stallone, and I'm still saying Rennie Harlan might have a little thing to say about this.
Yes. We better watch that one too. But look, that was High Rollers. You can find us on iTunes, Podomatic, Spotify, and wherever else you get your podcasts. Send us an email at thrillme@iinet.net.au or on Facebook at Thrill Me Podcast Australia. Podomatic at thrillme.podomatic.com and Instagram at thrillmepodcastau. Keep an eye on the Facebook page for what we cover next, but obviously it will be worst of 25 again. But until then, everyone, take it easy and we'll catch you all later. Cheers. Find the podcast at Podomatic or on iTunes. Don't forget to rate and review. Like us on Facebook at Thrill Me Podcast Australia or contact us at thrillme, all one word, all lowercase, at iinet.net.au.